I almost missed my cue. Okay. I don't have anybody here counting down going 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't have a red light. I'm going to have to get myself a red light. Okay. Oh, and I didn't start the timer. Wow, I'm just all over the place this morning. Ah, let's see. That's all done. That's done. That's done. Okay, we are good. It looks like we have YouTube working again, which is good. We're now in multiple days of it being actually running. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. I know it's silly, but I'm happy about it. Um, let's turn this off. Let's turn that off. We don't need that. We want to be able to see the YouTube chat just in case somebody says anything. We have 3 views on YouTube right now. Awesome. How is everybody this morning? I'm kind of getting things together, running a little bit behind, but all good. Good morning. I do have questions this morning because people have asked some questions online. I did put a thing up in the science thing today on our Discord. And it was about daisy chaining PS3s together, which was an issue back in the day. And we were told like we couldn't take our game consoles with us to certain countries. And the reason why is because you could daisy chain them together like this and use them for nefarious purposes. So you could build a supercomputer out of a whole bunch of PS3s at the time. And some countries would use those computers for very bad things. But so they couldn't sell certain chips and the consoles and other things. You couldn't take certain things into certain countries. It was really weird. But Thor got a 1.9% drop chance item. Okay. Awesome. What was it? What do you get? 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 Doing good. I'm doing well. Still have this cold though. I've had this cold for about 3 weeks now, and it's almost 4 weeks, and it's just not going away. I'm just a major snot factory. Big iron fishing pole. Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't played WoW in a long time. Not since Bobby Kodak turned all of us old guys' accounts off. I haven't played since. But we will play when we get, and I'll just pay for it. It's fine. I'll pay for the subscription, but I won't be on my server, and that's going to suck because I was on Lightbringer forever, from the very beginning before it even went live. As far as I think, okay, Pan, nope. Okay. So we have some questions here. Let me get through the initial stuff first. T-shirt of the day. T-shirt of the day. I only use sarcasm periodically. That is the T-shirt for the day. It is a T-shirt I am wearing today. And I hope you guys like it. I like it. And then the movie of the day is Sixth Sense. A child psychologist starts treating a young boy with this disturbing secret. The Sixth Sense, 1999. So that is the movie of the day. Let's see, your joy. You truly have some. I have a lot of shirts. I have a lot of shirts. Like I said, we're gonna go well into January, February, with the shirts I have available to me right now. Not to mention anything I buy before that, or if I take a trip to California and pull shirts out of storage, because I have hundreds of them there too. So yeah, the shirt thing is I like shirts. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much for coming here to tell me that my shirt is amazing. I appreciate it. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's someone else. Really great movie. Yeah, The Sixth Sense is a really great movie. The only thing I will say is look for the color red in the movie. That's the only thing I will say, because I can say that without ruining anything, without spoiling anything. But just look for the color red. It's a very interesting way. He did some really amazing work in this, and we won't talk about Airbender. So, wasn't a fan of that one. I'm not going to say whether it's an Easter egg or not. I'm just going to say, look for the color red. That's all I'm going to say. Had to watch that movie in religious education as a kid. It's a weird thing to watch in school. Yeah, that would be a weird. Why would you watch this in school? This is just good old fashioned entertainment. This is not. No. Yeah. Just taking a look at Pokemon Fusion. There's an official website. Okay. Well, that's I'm getting into somebody else's conversation. Sorry, guys. Good morning. Hope it's treating you well. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's look at some of these questions. So, Sky asked some questions. She asked 5 questions that we're going to answer this morning. That I have so far. If you guys ask questions in the chat, yes, I'll answer those as well. But is there a place you haven't been that you really want to visit? There's several. Australia and New Zealand are my tops, second and third. Outer space is my ultimate. I would really love to, even if it's just like for a couple minutes, being in outer space, I think would be an awesome trip. And here's why. Because I know that when I walk into out of a wooded area into an open field, it's an amazing feeling because you just everything just kind of opens up. And to think about that space is that open field times billions, where you're out there and just everything just kind of falls away and is gone and it's just open. I'm not sure how my mind would be affected by it, but I know that it would be affected. So, it has to be, because there's no way you can get out in that kind of openness and not have some kind of a psychological thing go on. So those are my things. Outer space, Australia, New Zealand. And Australia and New Zealand could be interchangeable. Let me go back to me here because I'm waving my hands and nobody's watching, but that's okay. So that's it. Question 2, is there anyone you looked up to when growing up, or rather who was your biggest positive influence? There were 2. There's Jimmy Stewart and Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper in Sergeant York and Pride of the Yankees. And then Jimmy Stewart in Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and Wonderful Life and things like that, and all their other movies. Harvey was another one that was a really, really influential movie. Those 2 are the reason why I collect movies, why I like movies. Because in LA at the time, in Orange County area, at midnight every night they had what they called The Late Show. The Late Show. Relax, enjoy a snack, and watch The Late Show. Channel 2 is proud to bring the brightest of stars here on The Great Late Show. And then they would show these old black and white movies, and this is how I got them. This is how I got to know them and those characters, and just got to just love movies. That little ditty was the opening for The Late Show on Channel 2. I could probably find it. It's funny. I remember it. Were you worried about people's opinions whenever something you worked on was released? I was, for the game we're playing, Lost Vikings. And I learned from that to never read opinions on your work, never read reviews of your work, in the open market. Like what I call the 1% 1%ers is 1% of 1% of people on the internet are going to just, no matter what you do, say horrible things about you and horrible things about your work. And you just need to get over it. So my way of getting over it is, you know what? You start going negative, I'm just going to walk away because there's no reason for it. But when Lost Vikings came out, which is a great game in my opinion, there were some reviewers that just had some really bad things to say about it. I don't even remember what they were at this point. But it made me stop reading reviews. I would rather listen to players over critics anytime. And even then, some players, the 1%ers, the 1% of 1% are still out there and are still, no matter what you do, is going to say bad things about it. What would you say is the most important thing? Okay, question 4. Is that where we're at? Yeah, we're on question 4. What would you say is the most important thing you had to learn the hard way? Huh. I think that, and I have an answer, and it's a little cryptic, and I apologize for that, but I hope it comes across right. The answer is love can be used to hide a lot of secrets from you, and that's a bit chilly, but it's also true. Because when you're in love with something, you don't look into the dark places, and you don't look. You always think the best of them and things like that, and sometimes they're not giving you their best, or they're just doing horrible things with you, and that's not fun. Not horrible things with you, but to you. In regards to like if you're a good provider, but they don't like anything else about you, but they don't tell you that because you're a good provider. That kind of thing. Do you think the real name of the doctor will ever be relieved? I will say this: they better fucking not. We should in no way. If they give the doctor's real name away, I think it's going to ruin the series. That's my honest opinion. Okay. Oh, so that's on that. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll turn that green. So we're done. Can you elaborate on which subject, Sky, on the learning the hard way? I mean, I'll be very honest. I've had relationships where I was completely in love with people, and I thought they were completely in love with me, but they weren't. I was a good provider, and that was basically it. And those relationships ended poorly because I don't want to have a relationship where I'm just there to provide for their life and not have them care about me. It just doesn't work that way. I'm not going to play that game, and I've had a couple of those, and they weren't fun, you know, but you always figure out in the long run whether that's true or not. I'm not going to say specifics because it will give away which of the females in my life in the last 60 years were that way. Right now, that is not the situation I'm in, and I'm very, very happy. And I think it's cool. But yeah, people will use you. Always understand what their intentions are before you're completely committed, and make sure that any situation you're in is not something that's going to turn bad for you later, because it can, and it can turn in a heartbeat, literally. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. I hope that's elaborate. Enough elaboration. If it isn't, let me know. The universe can. Haha. The universe can't handle it. Yeah, true. It's painful obvious about who you might be referring. It's painfully obvious who you might be referring to. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Is it painfully? You don't know my people. You don't know. Go through that. Certain person in my life was like that growing up, and I had to cut them off. Yeah, you do. You do have to cut them off. Love can destroy you in many different ways, but it also can lift you up. Love will make you feel things that you're not ready to feel, and also make you feel things that you need to feel. It is. Some people say it's why we're here. We're here to learn those lessons. I just had some bad luck on some of them. Not all of them were like that. Don't get me wrong. We're not talking about every one of them, but there are some out there that were users and abusers, and now they're gone. So, yay. Good for us. Okay. Like I said, Lucan, you said it's painfully obvious who you might be referring to, and I'm very sorry that you had to go through that. A certain person in my life was like that growing up, and I had to cut them off. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's obvious who I'm talking about, because there's more than one. I'm not talking about a specific person. Oh yeah, it's always worth taking the risk, without a doubt. But when you find out that those kind of things are going on, it's always good to bring them out in the open right away, and go like that. Let's see. I love the Queen. Says, who's your favorite doctor? It's got to be Tom Baker, all the way. The reason why is because in the 70s, that's the only doctor I knew. It played on PBS here in the U.S. And I got to know, that's how I got to know Doctor Who in the first place, was Tom Baker. And then I didn't watch again till Eccleston. But Tom Baker is always going to be my doctor. And I've dressed up with him at Halloween a couple times and gone to different, like the Labyrinth Ball in LA, dressed as him, which was fun. And I ran into another doctor there, which was funny. Every experience makes you the person you are today. And as long as you are happy with who you are, I wouldn't change anything. Yeah. I mean, someone once asked me if there's anything in your life you'd go back and change. And I said, no. I mean, there were some horrific things back there without a doubt. But if you remove even one of them, the whole path changes, and I wouldn't be who I am today. I would be someone else. And that could be either good or bad. You never know. So, yeah, David Tennant and Matt Smith do a great job. David Tennant in Good Omens is amazing. He's good in Doctor Who without a doubt, but in Good Omens, he's really good. And him and Michael Sheen, who's in Good Omens with him, also do a show called Staged, which is basically a show done on Zoom, which is just absolutely brilliant. And I suggest you watch it if you can do it. If you can get it, do it. Shoei, SHOI. Do you have any advice on creating a portfolio of 3D models? Yes. Let me see. I have find it here. I suggest you buy a bunch of little USB sticks. I know it sounds silly, but they're going to be worth it, because you'll be able to send examples of your work to people, because that's what they're going to want to see. They're going to want to see stuff. Also, you can take it with you if you're not comfortable leaving your work with them. So that's what I would say, is make sure that when you're putting together your portfolio, that you keep it completely organized. Make sure that it's easy, basically idiot proof to be able to go through, anything like that, because yes, some artists will look at it. However, mostly it'll be executives probably that'll be looking at it. So if your directory structures and all that stuff are confusing, they're gonna lose sight and just say, okay, done. Sorry about that. I had to cough. Getting better with that. I need to get a little button, a little quiet button. Anything in your portfolio, because you have to do it all digital, anything in your portfolio that makes them stumble or makes them not be able to easily get to the work you're trying to show them, there's going to be times when they'll just take it and go, okay, I plugged it in. I couldn't get anything to come up. I threw it out. We went on to the next guy, So anything that you can do to make your stuff easily accessible, I could also do it online, but always have it to where they can instantly get to it. It instantly goes to make sure any link that you send them instantly goes to what you want them to see. And from there, because my biggest problem ever when I was doing hiring and stuff like that, people send me stuff and it'd take me like half hour to be able to get to what they're actually showing. God, got a little tickle right there. There, I tried to cough on the other side. Hopefully that took care of it. Okay, where are we at? So for 3D modeling, just put together a website or a place they can go to, but just make it real easily accessible. Make sure that any link you send them instantly goes to your artwork. Don't try to muck it up with, okay, here's all the stuff. I mean, you can have a button on there that says more information, and then that can lead them to stuff. But show the work first. Always show the work first, because that's what they want to see. Then let them do other things, because they'll have the fact that they have your CV or resume in the U.S. Already. They've already read through it. They've already done that. They're just looking to see the work. So show the work. I have. I'm not sick. Someone's asked if I'm sick. Joe, are you sick? I'm not sick. It's just since I got back from my trip, I've been processing snot like there's no tomorrow. I know that sounds just lovely, doesn't it? So it's not been fun. There's no fever. There's nothing like that. It's just a whole lot of snot. Stupid question. Do you need to be good at drawing to learn? No, not at all. Do you need to be good at drawing to learn 3D modeling? No, not at all. In fact, I never drew. I don't remember ever drawing anything out before I just got in there and built it. So yeah, you're basically in there playing with vertices and stuff, and it's like playing with clay almost. Okay, let's see. What did we miss here? I know it's feeling. Yeah, life is always going to throw you some curveballs now and then, and you just have to make the decision as who is and is not going to be in your life. You have the right to do that. You have the right to tell people to go away. You have the right to tell people that, you know what, the way you treat me isn't acceptable, and I'm not going to deal with it. So go over there. Go on. No, it's not allergies. Someone says sounds like allergies. It's not allergies. It's something else. Because there's no in the area I'm in right now. Winter is pretty much starting, so there's nothing in the air to cause allergies. And so here we go. And Mucinex doesn't get rid of it. So you would think Mucinex would get rid of it. It was allergies. But it seems Troy says he just got over the same thing. Yeah, it just seems to be going on forever. And it's something new. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had COVID for about a year. I've had it, I think, twice. But thanks to the NHS, I have all my vaccines. All my vaccines are up. So thank you, NHS. I have a cold like that. Yeah. This one's hanging on forever, but like I said, there's no fever, there's nothing like that, so I'm not too awfully worried about it. We will see how it goes. Okay, let's see. We've done the T-shirt of the day. We've done the movie of the day. We've got nothing in the screen cap of the day. Okay. Well, we're gonna burn 2 more minutes so that we can do ads, and then we'll start playing Lost Vikings. Yeah. Yeah, I did get my ears to drain because what I've been doing the neti pot thing, and then gargling with salt water. That seems to help a lot. And then I just got this thing in the mail, which basically steams your sinuses. And I've done it a couple times, and it seems to help quite a bit. So I'm gonna get rid of it. It's gonna happen. I also have a big old bottle of old vitamin C and my lemon water, and we're gonna get there. In the office today, so I'm going to be very quiet. Okay. Thank you, Frantic. Thank you for joining us. Okay, that is the questions I have. Let me look on Discord because we're killing another minute so ads can play, and then we'll go on. Let me copy this up here so it's in the list. Bum, 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 bum. Pappy Beardy. Beardy? Berry? Pappy Berry. What was your view from in the industry on the use of Game Genie? I'll have to look at Game Genie because I don't remember what it is. So I'll have to look that up. I'll look it up during the commercials here or the. Yeah. But we'll get through this first ad break and then we will get into Lost Vikings. I will need to change these stuffs so that everything works. Oh, I need to put the date on that. I can do that later. Okay. Okay, it's official today. I'm going to. Okay. Ads. We're now in the yellow zone, where ads will be starting soon. He says that the Game Genius is okay. It's that thing that you. Now, I don't like cheating. I mean, even like the bubble level, I could have cheated through it, but I didn't. It took us 33 times. I think was the final count. I didn't go back and count all the others, but I think 33 times. But that's just it. We did it. We made it. We got it done. Even the level we're on now, we're I think our third or fourth try. Yeah. So no, I don't. Why cheat? The whole point is to play and win. Welcome to the ad zombie. I think I need to add to here. Let me add something to that real quick. I need to get a piece of information here. Welcome to ads. Okay, that's what I need to do. So let me go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, that seems fair. Okay. We're going to put that there. I've decided that I'm going to give, and I should have in the first place, is make sure that people know that Gerald Brom did this painting. It's a beautiful painting of me. It is not Thor, it is I. So we're going to make sure that he gets some shout outs there because he's awesome. Okay, bump. Painting by Gerald Brom. And I spelled his name right, which is what I had to check, is make sure I spelled his first name right. Because there's Gerald and there's Gerald. We now have 8 viewers on YouTube. Hey. And we have 1 morning over there. Good morning. So, 11 seconds left. And then we go to the Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings. We're going to the Lost Vikings. And there we are. We're here. That was stupid. High jump and excellent bike. Okay. Yeah. I never thought about it that way, but yes, that's absolutely true. For example, Dark Souls, once you beat the game 20 times, you need a new cartridge or a new challenge. Yeah. Excite bike. I remember in the arcade a game, and it might be that game, but you have to jump over barrels. First you jump over. Every time you jump, it adds another barrel, and you just keep jumping. It was a lot of fun. I paid quarters to play that. I sure did. Spent a lot of them, too. All right. Lost Vikings. Here we are. We are on this level. We have lost several times, but it is the last level of the Egypt area. Then I'm pretty sure we go into the wacky area after this, which is pretty fun and giggly. Okay, let's get him stuck in there. Doop a doop boop boop loop boop. Boop 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 boop. And here we come. Everybody up. Now we're gonna try to get over the silliness. And can we get him trapped underneath that? No, we can't. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay, Baylog, it's all you. Get thy sword out and take him out. Got it. Doodaloo doo, doodaloo 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 doodaloo. And remember just to run him off, not have him jump. Okay, Baylog, do not spike yourself to the top, please. And got too excited. Almighty Thor, please bring him back. Thank you. We have had our first death of the day. Run him up. Block him in. Oh. No, you gotta block him. Okay, good. I was just thinking, did I turn the microphone back on? I did. Okay. Come on, jump down. Jump to your death. Ah. Okay. What the? You know, it's sad when easy things become hard. There's really no reason for it. Almighty Thor. GoldenEye was a good game. Yeah, I believe it was the Nintendo 64 GoldenEye was a really, really good game. It's really sad when you can't get past the first obstacle. Come on, Jumpy. So here we are. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, he doesn't really, well, he can jump it. There you go. Olaf, it's up to you. Come on. Grab that piece of food. Grab the key. Let's come back down here. Let's give Baylog some food. I forget who did the burp. Huh. Yeah, it's me being stupid. Almost just walk right off. It's a great game. Someone said it, they used to love this game. It's an awesome game. It's probably one of the best ones we ever did, in all honesty. Baylog, you're up. Yes, this game is multiplayer. You can, if you have two controllers, you and your brother can play at the same time. Whoa, don't. That's me talking while playing again. Almost killing everybody. Okay, let's get Eric up here so everybody's together. Ah. Why did I jitter? That's weird. Oh yeah, this is the one that has all of the zombies. Not zombies, the mummies. No, run. Baylog, take him out. Thank you. Okay. Nope. I don't believe these do anything. No, those don't do anything to them. Mummies are the worst because if they even touch you, you're dead. Luckily, the shield does protect you somewhat, but... Let's see, there's one over here. Nope. Nope, nope, we're good. Okay. Baylog up for some protection. Olaf is in the house. Oh, a little closer. We'll get Baylog some food. Hey, good to see you. How are you? Okay. I don't think, let's bring Eric up. I don't think that he can bash any of this stuff. I don't think it's wide, no, it's not wide enough. Okay, we got another set of mummies. We got mummies in our tummies. Okay, Baylog, gear up. Get him close enough to hit, but not close enough to get touched. Okay, Eric, you're up. Grab that. Grab that. Let's give the food to Olaf so that he can get some power. Since he's a little bit low. The guy just basically eats too much. That's just all there is to it. Nope, we're all good. Okay. The only thing I don't like about the older games is I can't say, okay, we got this far, save it, you know, because now you can save progress pretty much everywhere, anywhere in a game. These ones, until you got to the end, you did nothing. Let me see. While we're take a second and just check for any questions. Nothing's marked. Okay, did that one? Okay, yeah, nothing's marked. Your choice. So no one wants to hear from me. That's okay. If I remember correctly, yesterday we died because Eric got squished because he was jumping across and died. It's his job to open the door. He didn't open the door. What we're talking about is this one up here. So this one is Falling Stones, which I forgot about. So when let's clear everything down here first. I think there's some mummies here. No, there's a jumper, but he can't jump past, so we're good. Let's get him out of the way. Make sure there's no more. There's probably at least one more. Nope, there's not. Okay. And so we need to take Eric and jump across this. Hi, I usually lurk, but thought I'd mentioned that the categories. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was supposed to change that during the commercial. Thank you very much. I appreciate it because I forget that sometimes. I forget to do that sometimes, and it's not a good thing. Let's see. Okay. It should now be Lost Vikings. I am definitely here to hear you, your joy. I have the stream on while working. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not talking sorry. I'm playing, not talking, is basically what he's saying. So I need to talk more. So, Baylog will now move up, and we will get here. So, if we can get past this, because I'm pretty sure that just on the other side of this is the thing for going to the new world. So, let's start the balls a rolling. I forget what the pattern is, or if there is a pattern. I'm sure there is. I love the sound though, the little squish sound. I don't know if you could hear the squish sound. The little "we've just squished him" sound is just awesome. Now, what can? No, I don't think we can do that because I don't think anybody can. No, they can't jump up. So I wanted to be able to see. The. If I could just start it. Okay, we're doing this again. So you made a comment about chat not talking to you, and I was saying we were here to. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think I made. If I made a comment saying chat don't talk to me, no, I was saying I was looking for the @YourJoy to see if anybody had said anything, because if that highlights and I can see if someone's saying something to me, or if you guys are having a conversation between yourself. So I always ask you guys that if you're asking me something or saying something to me, to put the @YourJoy on there so that I can, when I'm scrolling through chat, because chat goes by pretty quickly, and when I'm playing I can't really pay attention to it because I'm not looking in that direction. I also miss ad time sometimes because of it. So, oh, Mighty Thor, please bring him back. Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's run him up to the blocker. Block. And block. Got it. Okay. Got him right in the right spot. Take him out by his feet. Let's kill him by his feet. We kill him on his feet. That's right. Here's a highlight of the stream. Haha. That's funny. I got the pun. It was funny. He highlighted. Here's the highlight of the stream. Therefore, highlighting the highlight of the stream. Bottom button looks like it may be a place to. I'm pretty sure that the blocks fall in the same order every time. Of course, if you would not look away for a minute and die, it would also help. Almighty Thor, please bring them back. Yeah, but you have to be able to. The thing is, yes, you can go to the bottom left, but the problem is as they stack, you have to go up with them, because if you don't, you get caught underneath them. But yeah, you can hang in the bottom left for a little while and not die. I see like there's no new nemesis in town. Spikes, blocks. The new nemesis come in the next level, because we'll go through the time portal in the next after this level, and That time portal will put us in Wackyville, and Wackyville will give us new nemesis. Nemesises? Are they Nemesi or Nemesi? Let's take it easy this time. We're not going to try to jump it. It was really bad. It looked real stupid for me to kill Eric that way. Okay, let's get this going now. Okay, stepping off. Stepping across. Olaf, you got a lot of work to do now. You gotta get us the key. You gotta get over there without dying. Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, you got it. And get on this block. Fly down, grab the food in case someone needs it later. Grab the key and go over, open the things. Fly across. Go up to the top. You need a block. Get on the edge and block. Oh, but not that way. Ha! That's interesting. We have trapped him. Let's see if he stays there. That'd be funny. I don't think Balog can kill him. He doesn't have anything that shoots upward. That's fascinating. Which means we'll have to move. Huh. I did not know that that was possible. Oh, now he's still there. Oh, now he's gone. Okay. Okay, what we can do though is if he jumps off. Come on, jump the other way. Okay, make me wrong. Okay, we'll go get Eric. Let's go get Eric. Eric, come. See, Eric will get him to turn, and then Balog can kill him. Nope. Damn it. Okay, what we can do, we'll walk Balog out here. And we'll do a reset. Okay, we're going to double fight. Balog's such a stud. The boys took some hits, though. Did Eric fall? Oh my god, Eric fell. Oh my god, I didn't know that was possible. They pushed him off. He should have died, though. I mean, completely died. I don't think he could have survived that. But he did, so good for him. I know that there's some food up here, so we'll give both Balog and Eric some food. Everybody on the board. Eric. Yeah, there's no secret walls there. Just checking in before work. Thank you for checking in. Can you move with Olaf while someone? No, you cannot. They'll slide out from him. He'll slide out from underneath them. Someone asked, can you move with Olaf while someone's standing on his shield? You can move him, but I believe that we'll test it. We'll test it in a minute. But if I remember correctly, you can stand on it, but if he moves, he'll step out from underneath you. I guess I should have checked to make sure there was no. Let's go. Yeah, he'll just slide out from underneath you. That's what I thought happened. Hopefully there's no mummy over this way. No mummy? No mummy. But Eric and Olaf both need some foods. Of course, the next thing Eric has to come against is let's draw some mummies over this way. Come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come to your death. Oh, not close enough. Like 1 pixel off. His collision box was too small. Ah, almost got mummified. Okay. Yeah, we want both of them on one side, so we're gonna go to the other ladder, so we can get them both on one side. There. Music by Mr. Charles Deanan. Artwork by Sam Didier and Joey Ray Hall. Brought to you by Silicon and Synapse. Eric, grab the key. Thank you. Grab the food. Thank you. Eat the food. Don't eat the key. Eat the food. All right, everybody, we're going to the top. And I will try the theory put forth. I will go all the way to the left, and I will jump on the far left ones. But there's going to come a time when that's going to be a bad thing to do. We're going to the top, blow me out. I really want to be careful, but I want to get that. Ah, good. Eric, eat it. As opposed to bringing everybody up, let's just take Eric and do his thing. Okay, you guys want me to try to run all the way to the left. Is there gonna be more levels with bubbles? I don't know. No, I think there is. In the wacky world, there are bubbles, but there's not the large expanse. But there are bubbles in the wacky levels because they're wacky. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And survey says, I gotta put my concentration hat on. Or block the blocks with the shield. No, because if Olaf gets down in this pit, he can't jump or get out. So the only person that can go into this pit is Eric, because he's the only one that has the ability to jump. The question was, your joy, or block the blocks with the shield, but yeah, that's not possible. Okay, here we go. We have to keep getting higher, though. Damn it! We could have done it that time. Yeah, I guess going to the left is the right thing to do. If we go to the left and we go back and forth there, because there was only the block that killed us is the last level of the blocks, I believe. So yeah, we would have, if we would have just went left first, then before the block came down, we would have been okay. But yeah, okay then. This one's just as good. Hopefully this one won't be as bad as the bubble level, but you know. Thank you, Thor. Okay. Not this level again. Now look. Now look here, player. We're tired of this level. No more mistakes, okay? Don't be so hard on the player, Baylog. Human beings are very sensitive. Are we? Some of us are. We've talked about this before. So that tells me that we have played this level 5 times today. So we've played it a couple times yesterday at least. So we're going to say this is our 8th time, maybe? Yeah, something like that. We'll say 8. Gotta be real careful there, because if you're not like, once it picks it up, you got to start walking forward. So he picks you up, you instantly start walking forward, and then you walk again. The wall prevents you from walking off the end. But if you don't, then it spikes you. Okay. Oh, that was smooth. Grab the foods, grab the key, open the door, go up to the top. Trying not to activate the guy, but we did activate him, but he's on top. We have ads coming up. Okay. Sorry guys, ads are coming up momentarily. Let me see if I can get him up there to get rid of that guy real quick. Ah, damn it. This is where we got in trouble last time. Big orange buttons there, which means the ads are coming, so I'm gonna try to get everybody up there and get that guy killed, and then we'll pause for... Damn it. Okay. So what just happened there is Eric fell onto the platform and then got squished from above. Add zombies. Okay. Let's see if I missed anything over here. Mighty Elephant is going to be bubbles. No. Yes, there are bubbles in the crazy area, or in the Looney Tune area. Yeah, the trick is to get to the top as quick as possible. So maybe if we went across and then back up the other way, that would work. Or block the block. Can't block with blocks. Thank you, okay. Yes, games were hard back then. Yes, they absolutely were. It's one of the reasons why I'm playing these, is because even those of us that made it, I mean, they were hard for us too. That was the point. How are the movements of NPCs coded? Is there, I believe for the NPCs here, I believe Alan wrote the AIs for them, for all the monsters. Is there some kind of ring that NPC seems to surprise himself every step, with every step? The NPC seems to surprise himself with every step. I know that every NPC had their own code, so it wasn't like the same monster code was used for each one. I mean, obviously the hits were and things like that, but the actual logic behind them, I believe every single one of them was different. That's the thing, because like for the mummies, if they even touch you, you get mummified. For the jumping guys, you know, they're jumpy. So I didn't work on code then. I was doing mostly artwork back then. In fact, I was doing only artwork back then. So that was the job. Welcome back. I'm right where we were. I do not understand why he's not killing him. Oh, because Olaf's shield is up. So technically, we could turn around and kill him. But it's too late for Eric, because Eric is actually stuck. And we can't move upward to show, but he's stuck on the spikes on the ceiling there. I wish we could move up there and show you, but he's up there dead. We can't do anything without him, so we need him. Either getting smashed or getting stabbed. Yeah. Why so stabby? Well, Mighty Thor, please bring him back. Thank you. Did we get ads for a while? Cool. Yeah, you got to tell me what ads we got, because I don't see them, and I always wonder if it's something that I would advertise myself or not. Which I guess is silly, but okay. This is just silly at this point. You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Please, Mighty Thor, bring him back. Do you have a favorite bug that you run into while testing? Do I have a favorite bug? Not that I can think of right now. I know that when we were putting this together, falling through the floor was always funny because, like, if you came across a seam that wasn't, if I didn't mark one of the cubes with the right number for the code to tell it what it was, like a wall or an incline, you would just fall off the bottom of the screen, which always just made me laugh. Your Joy for explaining it in one of his streams, and the ads have many factors that affect what ads we see, like locations, age, bench. Oh, okay. Oh, so everybody sees different ads. So okay, cool. Thor explained. Okay. Yeah. Thor explains it all. You know, when he was a kid, he used to watch Clarissa Explains It All. He seemed to really like that show. Now I know why. Because one day, he wanted to be able to explain it all. And he has been. For many people. Thor explains it all. He's an awesome guy, though. I kind of like him. Think I'll keep him. Yeah, Clarissa Explains It All. I used to watch it with them. It was fun. And then there was the witch one. What was the witch one? Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. They watched that too. And then they did I think it was a Netflix version, which was a lot darker. And the two ladies that played her aunts in the regular TV show played her cousins, I think, or other witches in the dark one on Netflix. Oh, missed. Oh, I should grab that food. Damn it. I mean, I could go back up and get it, so it's not a big deal, but... Okay, good. Alright. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the top with Baylog and just have him kill that guy. Sabrina. So what? Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So that's why he... Here, let me get rid of this guy real quick. Okay, so I could have stayed up there. It was stupid. Let me get all these guys up here, and then I'll look at chat again and see what people are, if there's anything I need to answer. I'm here alone. I'll figure it out by myself. Okay. Let's see. Thor explained. Okay. Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And then there was the Sabrina show on The Further Adventures of, or something like that, on Netflix, which was really dark. Which was before Wednesday. Okay, let's go here. We need to give Olaf or Baylog the foods from Olaf. Baylog needs to eat the foods. Olaf needs to lead the way. Oh wait, no, we'll have Baylog lead the way. Because this guy's here. And it helps that I just let him die instantly. God damn it. Should have had Baylog go first. Didn't have Baylog go first. Now everybody suffers for it. I think it was, yeah, Clarissa Explains It All was one that he used to watch a lot, so we should just say Thor Explains It All. Makes sense to me. Mammies. Hello, Mammy. Do. Absolutely everybody now is close to death. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces. Yes, Thor, the more you know moment. That's funny. Eric, come on up. Give Balog the food. Okay, everybody has 2 now. Everybody has two hits. Of course, when you get squished, all your hits go away, so I guess it didn't matter that I passed them out. It matters to me. Matters to me. Doom. Okay. Did Thor did he had Where is Waldo? I mean, we had the book, of course. The books, yeah. I think everybody had them. I know they were in the house. What does my shirt say? Okay, well, we've covered this today, but we'll cover it again. The shirt says this. This is today's shirt. I use sarcasm periodically. That is what my shirt says. It will be posted in the Discord later under Shirts of the Day. Okay, we go into... Okay, we got the foods. We got the key. We open the door. We jump up here. All right. I think this is just as bad as the bubble thing because number one, it's at the end of the level instead of the beginning of the level. And I just need to... I'm going to try this again. What? I should have just run into the side of it. I shouldn't have been squished by that. That's just wrong. Did someone say bubble? Yes, we did. And then we said death, death, death. We have a bubble Derek situation with blocks. So now I got to make a block. So then we can have a block Derek situation. Almighty Thor, please bring him back. Thank you, Never Knew Nav. Never Knew Nav. Yeah, you. I have a strange feeling of deja vu. Deja vu? That I've been here before in a previous life. Actually, we've been here lots of times. That would explain it. We have been here lots of times. This is becoming the new bubble level. Which means I'm going to have to go and do some artwork and make a block. And then make a death block. Oh, that's cool. I'll make a block icon or emote with a skull on it. That's what I will do. That'll be my homework. We put that on the homework list. Okay, Nev. I'll call you Nev. Thank you. I'm still getting used to username etiquette. I'm not sure what it is all the time. So I'm assuming most people just say, okay, well, let's hear. Huh? Oh, wow. We got a new, God. Where's it at? I want to make sure I get this. Comrade Elshi put a 1 tier up. Thank you very much. Happy Trees and Clouds. Yes, it's Happy Trees and Clouds are still on the list. So. The problem was that last night I didn't get a chance to do any artwork. Because I fell asleep, in all honesty. It was dark. I fell asleep. I'm like, I'm tired, but I'm not tired. But I sat down on the couch and I was doing playing Diggy's Adventure, and I fell asleep. And then I almost didn't get no dinner because I fell asleep. It's all good. Just give you a bit of hard time. Just go, no, I'm all good. Give me a hard time all you want. I raised Thor. You think that you're gonna be able to give me a hard time better than he did does every single day? Yeah, good luck. I raised Thor and his brother. Yeah. Oh. Let me see over here real quick. Something's going on. Questions. If Hot Ones invited you or you and Thor at the same time, do you think you would do it, and how do you think you would fare? Well, number one, I don't know what Hot Ones is, so I'm assuming that it's someone's stream or something. I think I'll fare pretty well. I've see, you got me thinking about other things, and now he's dead. That death was brought to you by Troy Tech. Thank you, Thor. Yeah, I've done a lot of interviews. In fact, one of the things I'm doing right now is I'm waiting to get some permission, because there's an interview that I want to play that I did probably in 2012 that I really like, and it was me and being interviewed by Kat Metzen, Chris Metzen's wife. I think this was before they were married. They may not have been. It's back when she used to work for. I think was she working for DirecTV then? Or was she an employee? I think we were both employees, but so I've reached out to the powers that be of Blizzard to see if I can play it, because I'd really like to be able to play it. And I've also reached out to Kat to ask her. If they say no, it's fine, but I'd like to be able to play the interview. It's about an hour long. You know. And I think if I remember correctly, Thor is in the audience of that interview, and I point him out at some point. Because a lot of people at Blizzard didn't know he was my kid. Because everybody knew my kid is Jason. So when he started going by Thor, most of the people that knew him as Jason didn't know who he was, and they hadn't seen him in years, because he was a little kid when he was coming around the office. Even when he named the bad guy for this, he was only 4 or 5, somewhere around there. So it's not surprising that nobody knew who he was. YouTube with hot questions, hotter chicken wings. I mean, I would deal with the questions. I might not deal with the chicken wings that well, because I'm not really a chicken wings kind of person. But if they have like other than hot wings, yeah, sure. You know, maybe some Parmigiano wings or something. Oh. Let's use this to our advantage. Okay. We need Eric. We need Baylog. Ah! I forgot to get off. It is a shot about eating hot wings. No, I mean, if Thor wants to eat them, fine. I won't eat them. I'm assuming you meant show about eating hot wings. I don't deal well with all. I mean, I can eat spicy things now, but I don't deal well with all spicy things. As I've mentioned in the past, I had a stepfather that was quite cruel. And one of the punishments that he liked to do with the kids is we would run in place, and he would put jalapeno peppers in our mouth, and we would have to chew them while running in place. And we weren't allowed to swallow. We weren't allowed to spit anything out. We were just running in place and chewing hot peppers. And it kind of leaves, all pun intended, a bad taste in your mouth for hot peppers and hot things. It took me a long time before I would even eat a hot sauce. I think I was in my 20s before I started being able to eat hot sauces of any kind, because it was just awful. And then I slowly started incorporating them back in. Now there's a few of them I like. I don't like all of them, but I do like some. And I know that I have a lot of friends that like a lot of hot sauces. I remember once I was in Sedona, Arizona, picking up Jason or Thor from camp. And I picked up a bottle of Devil's Blood for Sammy, because he to put in his chilies. So yeah. So, but no, I've never been like oh my God, give me the most hot thing. No, I'm not that guy. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, bad experiences lead to bad outcomes. So I remember one time I'd come home from school and my dad already had my brother in the kitchen running in place and eating peppers, and I didn't know what was going on. So I walk in and it was about somebody brought the mail in, and I know I didn't do it, but I ended up in line with him, eating hot peppers and running in place. Well, my dad kept asking who brought the mail in, and there's no way I could have done it because I was at school. But I finally just admitted I did it. Said that I did it just so they would stop, and my brother was let go and was able to go, and my little jaunt with that went on for about another hour. To this day, I honestly believe my mom brought in the mail and was afraid to tell him. So we've been here before. Yes, we have. Well, you too, please be more careful. You've made mistakes too, Eric. Oh, that was low. Yeah. Now, frantic luck. I've always said, if you take even one thing out of my past, then it would change who I am today. And all those things, yes, they were horrible, and there were things much worse than that, But that's what it was. It wasn't. I'm not gonna pretend it isn't there. I'm not gonna go through life like my one sibling did, where it's literally you're in your 60s and you're still saying your life is terrible because of what happened to you when you were 12. You have to be strong enough to You have to be strong enough to overcome your childhood. And sometimes you have to make yourself strong to do that. And that's not easy for everybody. I don't expect it to be. What I expect is, for me, I didn't want to live with that fear forever. Just didn't want to. So I didn't. So I changed my world and I changed what I was doing. And I mean, a big part of it was my mom did leave him eventually. And that actually worked out for all of us, obviously. It didn't mean that life got 100% better, but we weren't being beat bloody every day anymore. So, that's a step up. Oh God, that sounded horrible, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's funny because most people that I know from Blizzard don't know about my childhood and what happened. And And that's actually fine. So as we do this and these stories come out, it's going to surprise a lot of people, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people that goes, yeah, we knew he was broken. In fact, I remember talking to someone, one of the girls that worked there a couple years ago after, and her saying, yeah, we knew you, or I knew you were broken. And I thought, oh, wow, I didn't know that it was that recognizable. But apparently they did. Apparently a lot of them did know. So I don't think I'm broken, though. I think I'm refurbished. Yeah, I'm refurbished. You can buy me at overstock.com as a refurbished product. Do you have any siblings still around? You have communications with these two? No, I do have siblings. In fact, I'm middle child of 3. I always say I'm middle child of 3, middle child of 7. The 3 of us lived together most of our childhood. The others were peripheral step brothers and sisters and things like that. But yes, my 2 main brother and sisters are still alive. We do not talk. We did not talk from like 1994 till about 2 years ago when my mom died, because my mom died of COVID, is my understanding, because I hadn't talked to her since 1994 either, because like I said, sometimes you have to take the negativeness out of your life in order to save your life. And so that's what I did. I took all the negative things out of my life, and all of them were some of those, because I just was not prepared to live that life anymore or deal with those kind of situations anymore. It's really nice to be able to talk to people and to hear positive things, and not have every single conversation end with someone in the conversation telling you what a piece of shit you are. Or telling you that their life is terrible because of what happened to them when we were little. And I'm like, well, I was there too, and I got over it. What's your deal? And we'll talk about some of that stuff later as too, because if that was the worst part of it, it would have been great. But my family has a tendency to find much worse and be able to do most horrible things. Oh no, don't go after them. You're supposed to be here getting killed. Damn you. Yeah. Good day, sir. If you don't mind, I've been wondering about something from World of Warcraft. Oh, sorry, it moved up. I understand you were very much related to the cutscenes. Does this include the dragon fight, or were you part of that? I don't remember one called Dragon Fight. It may have been, if it's after 2014, I'd left Blizzard in 2014. So more than likely, if it's an in-game piece done with in-game stuff, it was done by Taryn Gregory. I'll have to check on that. I do not know. Overcoming such things is tough. Yes, it is. It's not easy. You have to, the trick that I always said is go back and think of it this way. Which of those things were truly your fault? And which of those things was somebody else's problem? In my particular case, my stepfather was a horrible person, and normal things that children do, because we're children, we do stupid stuff. He didn't understand, so he would overreact to it. So don't get me wrong. There were sometimes, yes, that I did horrible things just to get him, but he always won in the end. So I knew that, but most of that stuff is, if you talk to a normal kid, if they did the same thing, it would just like their dad would yell at them, and that would be that. Overcoming something is tough. Plus, you are only one who can do that. Nobody will solve your problems. Yes, nobody will solve anything for you. You'll have to figure it out yourself. And part of that is deciding who you want to be. Someone asked earlier, how do you know when you are who you are? Because like most people that know me, they know that the person I am right here, this is who I am every day. I do not pretend to be different people when different people are in the room, whether they're important or not. I'm going to be me. And if you don't like me, that's okay. And there's some people that don't like me, and I'm fine with that. You don't have to like me. I like me. And I do stupid stuff sometimes, and I yell at myself even sometimes, but it does happen. But yeah, and if you're mistreated, some of the blame goes to the person that did it, not you. And you have to think about that. I'm so glad that you're talking about this. There is a lot of people who need to hear. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, that was to somebody else. They could, there are. Oh God, we have. Every time I start to get into a conversation, ads come up. I gotta figure out something about that. What can I do? What time is it? Because I have a hard out at 2:30 today. There's a lot of horrible trauma out there, and I 100% say, look, go get help. Even if you don't think you need it, go get help. Go get a professional to talk through it with. And there are actually some psychologists and things like that that deal with child trauma. Find yourself one. There's a really good one in Orange County, and unfortunately, I can't remember her name right now, but I talked to her several times, and she was awesome. As an adult, I talked to her, but she deals with childhood trauma, things like that, PTSD for things like that. I don't know if she does Zoom type stuff. She might. I don't know. I'm trying to talk fast because we have an ad coming up here. We have the yellow light is up. Okay. Do I have an ad skip mute button? There's buttons there, but they're grayed out. So I'm assuming not. Maybe. We're in ads, people. Sorry. Looking forward to when I can finally read your biography. You're incredibly inspiring. I don't know about that. I mean, all I'm doing is living my life. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. I'm really lucky that it turned out the way it did. I have two amazing kids. Love them to death. Even if Thor wasn't in the position he's in, I'd still love him to death. I love both my boys really quite a lot. I don't always get a chance to show it because, number one, I've been in Cambridge for several years. Well, I have it outlined, the book. It is outlined. And in fact, I think I showed it on here because I was using it for some of the things to talk about in the beginning. I think I think I have the Miro board here. Let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, Miro, where are you? Miro on the wall. Okay, we will do this. Pull this back. Okay, we got 24 seconds, 22 seconds. We'll go to here. Oh, nope, not yet. Look at me, I'm jumpy. Haha. Nestls. Nestle makes the very best chocolate. Let me see if this will come up. Oh yeah, it will. Okay, good. Okay, so here's the book. It is all outlined. It's broken down also into years. All the blue ones over here, those are the stories I was just telling, like early childhood, things like that. Everything from say here on is all Blizzard stuff. And then the book pretty much ends as I'm driving off the lot at Blizzard. The little yellow tags down here are all game releases. And these are just other stories that I still have to find a place for. There's people's names and stuff. Each of the these things are events. So early years, personal, corporate stuff, event stuff, funny or joke stuff, games, and people. So yeah. But yeah, so the way I got this and what I explained was when I first left Blizzard, I was having a lot of trouble. Here, let me do this real quick because we will go back to Lost Vikings, but this is going to take a little bit longer than. Um, put that on because we're talking and we're not playing Lost Vikings at the moment. So what I did was when I first left Blizzard, I was having a lot of trouble because I wake up in the morning and all Blizzard thoughts were still like pulsating in my head, you know. So let me just grab something here real quick. Let's grab that, go back to here, throw that in there. Okay. So everything about Blizzard, I'd wake up and everything was just like going through my head. So I had this idea that I got a bunch of Post-it notes, different color Post-it notes. And every time I had an idea about something, I would write on a Post-it note and I would stick it on a wall in my house, you know, because I had a bunch of big blank walls. So I'm like, okay. So I did this for like 6 months. And every time I thought about something, and I actually made the suggestion to someone on the chat here to do something similar, is every time you have a thought that you want to get out of your head, just write on a Post-it note, put it on the wall. Write on a Post-it note, put it on the wall. So I did this for 6 months. And I ended up with literally a wall covered in Post-it notes. So then I broke those down. I took those Post-it notes. Oh, that's funny. I tried to move it on the screen. And I broke them down based on year, you know. So I went and broke them all the way down based on year and put all the stuff in, you know. And then I realized, okay, I have an outline for the book. But I also realized that I didn't think about Blizzard much anymore as far as like just day in, day out, because when you do 23 years somewhere and you're there 10 to 14 hours a day, it takes up a lot of your brain space, you know. But by doing this, even like, so if I woke up and I thought of something, I would go look at the wall first. If it was already on the wall, I'd go, so I say in my head, I go, oh, it's already up there. I don't have to think about it. And then slowly it started pulling a lot of that stuff out of my head on a day-to-day basis. And I was able to clear my thoughts to be able to go. So I had joked with a couple people that had left Blizzard after me as I go, I have a 12-step program as a joke. It wasn't a 12-step program, but I go, I have a way to do it. And what I suggested to the yearling last week or the week before was when they're feeling anxious about something or stuff like that, put it on a Post-it note and put it on the wall. And if they have that same feeling, go look at the wall to see if that feeling's already up there. If it is, okay, I can let that go, you know, and do that over and over again until you clear out all the stuff, the crap in your head. Because, and they had brought this point up, and I actually thought it was an excellent point, is you can have one color Post-it note for things you need to talk to your therapist about. So it's like, oh, I need to discuss this with my therapist. This came up. Make that like a yellow card. So a yellow Post-it is what we'll talk with the therapist about next time I see them. You know, and then just before your thing, you can just go to your yellow Post-it notes and go, okay, got them all. Let's go in. You know, but bringing your thoughts to a single space and being able to put them there and know they're safe and all that really helped me clear my mind, because like I said, leaving Blizzard was probably the toughest thing I ever did, you know. And the name of the book, I've already named the book. It's My Tracks in the Snow and Other Stories is basically what it's called, a Blizzard tale. And I've been working on it forever, and I've started on it and then throw it all away and then start on it again and throw it all away. You know, I was hoping that coming here and doing this would help me clear my head to be able to do it. But the book will be written eventually, and we will pull everything together. It'll be happy, happy, fun, fun, joy, joy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like even this show, I think I called it More Tracks in the Snow or something like that. I forget. It was something silly, and then I think I threw that away because that's too silly. But find a place, even if it's digitally, even if you have to use a Miro board. They have Post-it notes. That's what the Miro boards are based on. You can do it in Miro. That way, if you live with other people, they're not seeing your raw thoughts put on the wall. But It's just a way to organize and to keep your brain straight and to know, oh, that's been thought about. It's taken care of, and then at least that's what it was for me is, because we can zoom in on any one of these and any one of these is a 5-minute story or 10-minute story. And some of them we would do, and I would zoom in really close on, but we would need the baby book of 1,000 names, the baby name book of 1,000 names to protect the innocent, shall we say. So, but yeah, the book will one day be written. At one point, I was even looking for a ghostwriter that I could sit down with and basically talk through all this stuff, in chronological order or whatever order, because this was basically the order I set it up for chapters. So each of the columns is a chapter. And my idea was that I would find a ghostwriter, I would sit down and just basically talk through it all, because I'm much better at telling the stories than I am at writing them down. And they come across a lot better. In fact, you guys have been fantastic. A lot of you have said very much about, oh, we like it when you tell stories. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm probably good at that, but we will see. So this is the book, and it's there, and it's waiting to be written. I just need to find a real writer that is willing to sit down and deal with my crap and be honest about the written version of it itself. Because I don't want to flower anything up. I don't want to make anything darker than it should be, but I do want to be able to tell the truth, because it's going to be the legacy that I leave behind. And I don't want someone to come in and say, oh, you can't say it that way. That's going to offend people. You know what? If my life offends you, sorry, there's not much I can do about that. I've always said, you know what? There's not much that offends me, simply because some pretty horrific thing. I've seen what human beings can do to each other, and it's not pretty. We are a very odd species, and we turn on our own a lot of times, and I don't appreciate it. I don't like it, but totally get it. So there's my ramble. Look at me rambling. Yay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Actually leaving for work now. Leave stream up. Okay, cool. Are the sections days? No, the sections that you're seeing here, are each of the yellow and blue sections or orange and blue sections are chapters. So, love that name. Very clever. I don't know if any different for you, but when I stream, I run 3 minutes ad breaks, and that gives me an hour of no ads. Thor helped me set it up, so I stay with his suggestion, and I'm fine with it. The problem is I just need to get used to it. I'm still getting used. Still, it's only been. This is the 9th day I've had any kind of ads, so I'll get used to it. I hope you find a good writer, because reading this would be a big help to many people, and an interesting read for sure. Yeah, especially when we hit the 70s. The 70s was quite interesting. Yeah. High school was not very, very good to me, but I really enjoyed it. I had a question about therapy. If it's okay, yes, please go ahead, T-Share. Let me take this down, because most of you are probably trying to zoom in on it. Totally get it. Say goodbye to the window. Okay. I'll go back to me for now. Okay, I had a question. I am waiting for your question, T-Share. Thor definitely got your trait of rambling once you get on a tubbuck and want to explain everything. Like, the more information, the better. Yeah. I mean, I would rather give you more information than not enough information to cover. And I think he's the same way. He's also an absolute advocate as a justice warrior. He really wants to see justice where justice isn't sometimes. And He's really, he wants to call it out. How should one go into a session if you have too many things that you need help with and it wouldn't fit one session? Okay. The thing is take another step. I mean, if you say all yellow Post-its are things we need to talk about in session. Okay. Then you can say, okay, I'll sit down and I'll read all the orange or yellow Post-its before I even go to therapy, and say, okay, which ones? Because the trick with therapy, for me, the trick with therapy was moving backwards through time, where this is the problem today. However, this problem was exacerbated by this event here. This problem was created by this event here back in time. And try to see how many of the things, say the yellow ones that you have that you're going to go talk to the therapist about, how many of them have a root that's connected together. So what I mean is, okay, I don't like hot peppers. I don't like hot things. This is years ago. I didn't like hot things. I didn't like exercising. Are those two different things? No, they weren't, because as a child, we would run in place and eat hot peppers. So you have to find that initial event, which is mostly the part of what therapy is about anyway, is if you can find the initial event, you can find out all the places that it's touching in your future. So look for commonalities in your orange Post-its or your yellow Post-its, whichever color you use, and then say, okay, the ones that have multiple Post-its that are common to each other, those are the ones I would talk about first. The ones that have single ones, those are relatively new ones, but they may be offshoots of the multi-threaded ones. We'll use multi-threaded. Yes, I have a multi-threaded psychosis. But the bottom line is, you can way overthink what will fit into a session. You might want to just say, okay, I have the Post-it notes on the wall and I'm just taking one with me, and that's what we're going to talk about. The point is that you're in the session and you're talking about it. You're not just there wasting your time and their time because you don't have anything to talk about. Pick one or two of them, doesn't matter which ones, and walk in and talk about those. How can I make it so people can hear my streams on Twitch? How can I make it so people can hear my streams on stream? I don't know. Are you having trouble technically, or is it that people aren't listening to you, or what? I'm confused by that. Makes a lot of sense. I'm glad I made sense, because I felt like in the end there I was rambling quite a bit. Thanks for the fresh perspective on this. Much appreciated. Storm CL subscribed with Prime. Well, thank you. That's awesome. We have two subs for today. Yes. And 50 bits came in today, I think. I'd have to look back. T-shirt, also you can go to talk about every single thing you want to talk about. Yeah. It's probably going to take many sessions, yes, but that's okay. Yeah, you're going to talk about all kinds of stuff, and anything you take in there to talk about is going to lead to other things. That's just the way therapy works, because unfortunately, everything's connected. Your Joey, no, thank you. That was really insightful. As I currently struggling with my mental health and my mental health journey, the sticky notes idea is a great idea. So thank you very much. Yeah, it helped me. It helped me with a lot of things. You know, after 23 years at Blizzard, letting go of it or waking up and not going to work was just absolutely painful. You know, and even the beginning and end of the book is basically after I turned my badge in HR and went downstairs and got in my car. I sat in my car and cried for 2 hours. You know, people were walking by and I'd cover my face and all that stuff, but I sat in my car and cried for 2 hours and then started the car and drove out, you know, and it was the hardest thing I ever did. Absolutely hated it to this day. But because Blizzard was the very first place that accepted me for who I was and let me grow as a talent and a creative person. And absolutely just Mike and Alan in the beginning were 100% just warriors. They were awesome. Yeah, they protected us and grew us and helped us become great creatives all the way around. Okay, Hot Ones is a very popular series where celebrities and internet personalities are interviewed by Sean Evans. They eat 10 progressively. No, I'm not eating 10 progressively hotter wings. Well, I will sit and watch everybody else eat them. I will not eat them. If you have, no, not doing it. No, ha, not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm fine with a good little hot sauce on a couple things. I'm fine with all that kind of stuff, but we're not eating straight peppers. We ain't doing that. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Thor has said he would like to do it and thinks he will be okay. Yeah, he can do it. I mean, I'll be more than happy to go and answer questions and sit there and point and laugh while he's bleeding out his eyes and all that stuff. But no, I'm not the hot pepper or wings guy. In fact, when we go to any place with wings, people will tell you I do not eat hot wings. I do have friends that can gobble them down like there's no tomorrow. So good for them. Author, we can do a short version with only one funny with only one sauce. The bomba. No. Okay. Definitely. And the more you talk, okay. So okay. I'm jumping into other conversations. I don't mean to. Okay. Let's go back to where we were when we left our Vikings. They were all still alive. It's a miracle. Baylog, come up here. I think there's another jumper up here we gotta take care of. Or did we get him already? Oh, we got him already. Okay. We left in a good spot. Everybody's still alive. And well. Yeah, I've watched the people who like have hot pepper eating contests and stuff like that. I'm just like, nope. And you guys enjoy that. Have a great old time. I ain't doing that. Can't help you there. More power to you, not for me. Oh, he almost went up in that spot. That would have been bad. And just so you guys know, when I was doing the post-its on the wall, I lived alone. My kids were already grown and moved out and all that other stuff. So there were there's nothing on there that, I don't think there's anything on there that the boys shouldn't have seen, but there was some Blizzard behind the scenes stuff there that probably they wouldn't have understood at that time, but who knows? Yeah. But yeah, it if you're going to do that kind of thing, just keep it as private as you need it to be. That's why I think probably Miro would be great, because you can put a password on it. Nobody can touch it, or see it unless you share it. And if you have like an iPad or something like that, or any kind of computer that you take with you to therapy, you might be able to just take the whole thing with you and say, okay, here's what I'd like to talk about, and show them what you're thinking and what your thought processes are. And That might help too. Or you just make a section of the board that is just therapy section. And that's the only part that your therapist sees. And they might also be able to help you identify things that are the same or that are connected, and where a good starting point is, you know, for any of the things that you think you want to talk about. Yeah, the mummy attacks does look like a cat going just makes me laugh every time. I don't remember who did that one. I think that that might have been Sam, but I could be wrong. Okay, going to the top. Get me to the top, and show me. Get me to the top, get to the top, and blow me up. Okay, unlock the door. Grab the foods. Give the foods to the other guys. I'm still waiting for the answer from one of the other people for the things I want to show. I've only asked for permission to show one thing right now. And just want to make sure they were all right, that I was even streaming the games, that which they seem fine with. So let me stop and concentrate here. See if I can get him across. Okay, this is how we did it before. We can't get too close, because if we get too close, then we die. Jump over this way, because this is what killed us last time. Oh, shit. Oh, screwed up. Okay. We did it! Eric is a stud. That looks breakable. It's not. Okay. Let's get the boys. Come on, boys. Is there anything we gotta worry about up here? Yep, there's a jumper, but he can't jump past us, so that's good. And I think we have an exit here. Yes, we do. That is the exit from Egypt. I would have jumped him down, but I don't want him to possibly die. It took too long for us to get here. Okay. We're going into the whirligig, and then we will be definitely... I believe the Wacky World's next, if I remember correctly. All aboard? Eric? Well, where do you think we'll end up this time? Oh, somewhere surrounded by monsters. With nasty traps everywhere we turn. Yep, that sounds about right. And here we go, into the spinning universe. Falling, falling, into the hat he fell. Whirling, twirling, swirling, whirling, down. Sorry. Little Lidsville thing going there. I am a child of the 70s, Saturday morning cartoons. Okay, we are at Jolly. Ooh, wow, right in the mic. Sorry, guys. Let me go back over here. I need to pull this up so we can mark where we are on the codes. Another one down. That puts us at 46% of the levels completed. Let's bring them in. Oh, we got some squishy times. What do you think those pounders do? Smash big fat Vikings into little flat Vikings. Yep, we know how that works. Eric found that out when a rock fell on him earlier. Let's try not to find out. Okay. We'll do a little exploratory here. And there you go. We've explored the first Smasher, and this Smash is good. Yep. It could be Jolly, could be Jelly. You never know. Oh, wait, no, let's do this. Let's, oh shit. Sorry, hit the wrong button. It's okay, we'll bring him back. Thank you, Thor. And then we'll, I wonder, I think, pretty sure that Olaf's shield will not protect you from the smashy thingies. Oh, it does. Come on, guys. I think it doesn't protect you against the big smashy thingy. It only protects you against the little smashy thingy. Inching our way up. Okay. Yeah, because the big smashy thing here goes a lot slower, so... Okay. Now one of these, yeah. Is it one of them or is it all of them have a sneaky Easter egg in it? All of them. So we need Balog's bow. There you go. Okay. Oh, we turned off that one. Cool. There's a smasher right here. We turned it off with the arrows. We probably won't get through this one. Well, maybe we'll get through this one today. Have you used the password thing to hide an Easter egg in any of... Have you used the password thing to hide an Easter egg in any of your games? I haven't used passwords for them, no. Most of them are things that anybody can get to. You just have to kind of know where to bash your head or look or things like that. The only, not password, but we showed it the other day, is on the Diablo 3 making of DVD. There's a secret menu on the DVD or the Blu-ray for that, that you can, oh wow, that goes pretty fast. Let's go here. Yeah, there's a secret menu in, ooh, look at him. He looks angry. He's an angry fellow. But, yeah, because, oh, wow, I lost train of thought. So the rainbow thing is in the Diablo 3 DVD making of set. On the DVD, you can go in and there's if you leave the main menu up for a little while, by the character's right knee, a little rainbow will show up. If you click that rainbow, it changes the whole menu system into balloons and carnival stuff and things like that. It's really cool. And it was based on a t-shirt that Team 3, who made Diablo 3, had for their team, which had a rainbow and a couple characters in balloon animal characters on it. So we just took that, the creative services team, or not creative services, the DVD video production team, took that and we made a whole menu system based on it. Oh, that's probably not a good thing. Okay, let's see let's see what else is out this way. I think we can get Olaf stomped on here. Yep. Okay, big one. Not one he can just run past. He can, but Olaf cannot. I got a feeling. Nope. Oh, nice save. Oh, yeah, okay, so there's a treadmill running the wrong way. And that one's running the other way. That's it? Oh, because it's going to be tricky to get the key. That's what the problem is. Okay. All right. Let's go back here. Shift back up here. We will bring them back to life in a minute. Let's no, you don't. The level codes don't give you a aren't an Easter egg. They were just things that we made up. In WoW or in Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, there are some cheat codes, but they're so the testers could test things properly. There's a god mode and stuff like that, and there's things that you can enter in to get all that stuff going, but not a whole bunch past that. Oh, we lost people today. Oh well, sorry I wasn't entertaining enough for you. Oh, and I forgot to put Vikings back up anyway. Okay, let's see where we are at over here. You know, I'm fine doing interviews. I'm just not fine doing the hot wings thing. But I will do interviews. I've done many of them. Some of them turned out quite well. You know, the one that I want to show is one that I think was one of the best there was. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think that the person leading it, the person asking the question, did an amazing job and really did a great thing. But I am still waiting for an answer to the question. And I'm checking right now. They have not answered the question yet. I do have an answer from the person at Blizzard themselves, but they have said that I need the other person's permission as well. So I am waiting for that person to answer. And there's no rush. I mean, we're going to be here every day. I'm going to try to do something short on Thursday because Thanksgiving and all that. We will see how that kind of works out because I'm not sure. I'm just not sure how my day is going to work out because I have to cook something, and the cooking of what I'm cooking is going to take some cooking of about 3 hours. So what I'll probably do is when I put it in for the final cook, which will probably be an hour, maybe I'll come on for an hour and do a level or two, just so that we don't miss a day. But we will see. Let's see. We got about 28 minutes. Like I said, and I may have forgot to say, rather, I do have a hard out at 2:30 today. I can go maybe to 2:45, but we'll see. Let's see if there's any questions you guys have up here. Have you used? There are to re-answer Raz 1230. Have you used password things to hide Easter eggs in any of your games? There are not in the Super Nintendo ones. Everything's pretty straightforward. You can run and jump and find them. But in some of the later games, yes, there's passcodes in there for all kinds of things, mostly for QA to be able to test them and stuff like that. And but I'm sure that most of those are probably already out in the wild. I'll check and see if they're out in the wild yet, meaning live on the internet somewhere, before I say any of them because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to give away something that's not already given away. Mean level code, okay. But yeah, there's a couple things like I think even you have to do something for the cow levels in Diablo 2 if I remember correctly, or Diablo 3. In Vanilla WoW, there was a portal behind a gate in Stormwind which couldn't be accessed. Do you know what it was for? I don't remember that portals. No, I will have to look. I have not, like I said, I have not been in WoW in years. I think about 3-4 years because my account was turned off. You know, I was not very happy about that because I was promised that account for would be live for 25 years, and it's only been 20. And at that point, I think it had only been 18. So somebody somewhere owes me 7 years of WoW, but we'll get around to that later when we start playing WoW. And I will start WoW from the beginning, and I will I will be a hunter because I like hunters. I really like hunters. But I will not get a gorilla as a pet because gorillas, to me, they want way too much bananas, and I do not want to spend my whole life collecting bananas so that my gorilla can eat. I will, however, get a hyena because hyenas are really good for hunters. What is your favorite race in WoW? It would have to be the troll, or not the trolls. Sorry, WoW. Huh. I have to remember. You have to remember what they're called. Draenei are okay, but their knees are weird. Yeah, trolls. Are they trolls? Yeah, them guys. Sometimes these things happen. I was banned from HOTS at one point for 39 years. Not joking. Wow. Now, there was a push by Mr. Kodak to remove all of those free accounts, and they closed them, because there was no more Blizzard originals in there to stop him from doing it. So they turned it off. Technically, I could probably argue that it was part of my compensation package and that they should turn it back on, but I don't know. I don't want to get into a battle with them because I still care quite a bit about Blizzard and don't want to cause trouble that doesn't need to be caused. I mean, do I have to play WoW? No. Can I pay for WoW to play it? Yeah. So, and I probably could even go back and say they can reinstate the account and just make it a paid account. That's all. Or I pay for an account. I'm not too much about it, but every now and then I like to go in and remember the days, and check on Cookie and see if he's still there because I am a cook in WoW, and check on Video Island, which is a island where a lot of my original employees are, and their cats. So, yeah. Which one of the designers just put this island together on WoW that it's called Video Production Island. It's very cute, but very hidden. And then they put flying mounts everywhere, and now you can get to it. There's nothing to do there, but you can get to it. In Vanilla WoW, did they already know what they were doing under Ironforge? We used to sheep people through the door to go down there, but didn't know what it was for until expansion later. I think it came later. I think it was just a design that came later. I used to go back into WoW every now and then just to go and do things. And then I went in, I think it was about 3 years ago. It took some pictures when I was testing this big monitor that I have. And I go, oh, wow, I might go back and play more WoW because this monitor is amazing to play WoW when it's at its full, So, I think WoW is 100% still worth playing. I know that they took a lot of the grind out, which I think, for me, my style of gameplay, I wouldn't have because I actually like it. I will go get 40 candles, and I will go and kill 50 bears, and I will go and do all that stuff because I find all that stuff fun. Just go and run silly quests. If I start, which I'm going to have to do anyway. I know that they trimmed a lot of that stuff down, but maybe we'll start on a classic WoW server and then go from there. But I'm a Lightbringer server from the very beginning. Always will be. Because that's the one that most of us from Blizzard were on. Most of us that were Horde were on Lightbringer. In fact, I have... There's another video. I'm going to see if it's in the wild. If it is, I'll see if I can play it. That for the 15-year anniversary of Blizzard, I put a bunch of fake commercials together using different people from the company and their lookalike stars. At least what I thought were lookalike stars. And in that, there's commercials for different WoW things that I thought was hilarious. I love the cinematic trailer from WoW, especially lots of people would have loved to see a short or full-length movie done the same way. Was this ever discussed? It was discussed, but there was never enough people. You got to remember, even though some of these teams are very big, they also are big because they're trying to do the job for the games first. And that was always the case. Yes, people wanted to make movies, they wanted to do those things, but the most important thing always was making sure the game was right, making sure the game had what it needed. That was number one focus for all of these teams. And I think it paid off because it made all the games complete. As well as showed that we were putting all of our efforts into making the games great. And not sidetracking ourselves with, the cinematics team can't make a cinematic for Warcraft 4 because they're too busy making a movie. We're game makers. We're not movie makers. Said the man with a cough drop in his throat. Mm-hmm. Molten Core. Molten Core. I have talked about the Warcraft movie. I think Duncan did an excellent job with it. Mr. Jones, I think, did the best he could with it. I think that there was a lot of pressure to do a lot of things with it. What I've said I want to do, I just want to go back and re-edit it and make just a couple changes here and there from an edit standpoint, and then pass it to some of the original composers for Warcraft and say, guys, give me your best music, not sound-alikes or other renditions of it. Give me the original stuff that people hear when they go in the game and stuff like that. Because I think they did a good job making all the things. The orcs in there are absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, I've always wanted to just tear it all apart, re-edit the whole thing, and put original WoW music all over it. A yearling guide sounds good. What do you mean? Did I miss something? There is an add-on for Classic WoW to make all the quests textfully voiced. Oh, cool. Wow. Would that be good? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I have trouble reading stuff out loud to people, which I haven't been able to do since I was 9. So we're getting better at it. What else we got here? Make sure I'm still okay over here. I am still okay over here. Let's go to this one. Are we turned off over here? No, we're still good. Okay. First time chat. Sterling. Hey there. I love the cinematic. Oh, I think we read this one. Yeah. We read that one. Let's see. What can we do? let's look at, we go in my, okay. Someone asked again about today's shirt. Here's today's shirt. And we're going to reiterate about today's movie. Here's today's movie, Sixth Sense. And we're going to fix this. We're going to try to play this level again. Okay. We have updated that. So, I was going to say, why don't we have any sound? Okay, the sound is there. Okay, using the things we've learned. Okay, that's where I screwed up. Okay. I was trying to think of where I screwed up, and now I know where I screwed up. Come along, guys. Oh, we didn't jump in that second one, did we? Yeah, apparently we didn't go to the wacky world. We went to the factory world. Wacky world, I think, is probably the last world now. Let's see, though. And what I messed up on was I didn't use the smart bomb when we jumped up here to kill the spinning blade guy. Because we can use a smart bomb. Boom. And then he's not a problem anymore. Then that, I believe, turns the pounder off down here. Yes, it did. We can bring him over. Oh, don't get stuff dropped on you. Oh, he has the flaming arrow. Do we really need the flaming arrow? Let's get it. Yes, nice jumping. We've been jumping. We've been making it. Okay. Saved him. It's a great game. I love this game. This is just one that they're just going to have to walk through and deal with. God damn it. We're so close to the end, too. There. That's okay. Now we know what to do. We're all good. We don't really need the flaming arrows, so I don't need to go up there, but please, Thor, bring them back. All my shirts are, I get them from all over the place. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to either link them, find a link for them, because some of them are pretty old. I don't even know if they're still available. Yeah, they probably are, but I don't know. I'm sure if you just put the name of them in a search, they should show up. But like I said, I have hundreds of them, so it's gonna take us a while to get through all of them. If we can at all, we'll see. Boom, bum, ba-dum. This came from my childhood. Mine too. Not mine. I was 30. I was in my 30s when we made this game. I was the old man on the mountain. Remember Alan used to complain because my age threw the average age of the company off. I got mine too. Let's see. Smart bomb. He is dead. You hit that button. That will turn the pounder off. Because the arrow isn't going to help much, but it's still a secret. That we can take with us. I don't think the arrow can shoot. Let me give it to Baylog here. I don't think he can shoot and blow up. Thor just revealed a plush on stream. You mean like a plushie? Does he have a new plushie? I know he does those sometimes. He no, I haven't. I haven't looked at any new t-shirts in a while, so no, I have not. Oh, wow. Oh, he can't go down there. You will not be able to get back. Eric, this one's up to you. Oh, really? Okay, this is stupid. Why can't he go in there? That makes no sense. Okay, let's get through this. There's a secret back there, but Eric needs to go into it. Let's do this. Let's take Baylog and go back and see if he can get there. But he's going to drop down, so he won't actually be able to... Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, Olaf could have done it. Damn it. See, but he can't get that. Only Eric can get that. So yeah, Eric needs to be able to get in here to... And Olaf needs to bounce and hit his butt on that to get out. And that's where the red key is in the robot. So all of them need to get in here to do this, which is all ladders. Then Olaf gets to learn his new trick, which is a butt bump thing. I forget how he does it though. Oh, there's a key. Yeah, there's a red key. Okay. And the problem was, I thought that was a drop off, so only Eric could do it. And I was wrong. All three of them need to come up here. Eric needs to be able to get that smart bomb, which we're probably going to need to get. I'm trying to remember which. There, I don't know if it's in this one or the next one, but there was a way for Olaf. Oh, we needed to use the bomb. Okay, that's what the bomb was for. I think it's in Lost Vikings 2, is Olaf can jump up and then land on his butt and get in there. Let's get everybody back here. If any of you guys are interested, the ferrets are going into playtime right now. We have an ad break coming up. We'll do the ad break and then I'll try one more time on this level and then we're gonna have to call it a day. So, okay, let's see what's up here. Nothing is moving. Have you had a chance to look at? No, I have not. It's on my homework list. Yeah. But now is, yeah, it is. That's okay. Well, thank you, Sky. That's quite nice of you. We have the ad zombie up. Just so you guys know, Gerald Brom does not support and or in any way is not affiliated in any way with any of the ads that you're seeing at this time, and was only responsible for the painting of me as a zombie, and I'm using it here for that purpose. Oh, I know. Yes, we're on our time right now, and I know that's important. I just noticed, came over on my watch that Ferret Play is going on, or is starting right now. For anyone that was interested, we're going to come back. We're going to probably try one more time on this level, which I missed half of it, and try to figure out how to get Eric to get in that opening. You could just be a monster like me and have like 4 streams up on different screens. Yeah, you can. I mean, I have my stream up so I can keep track of what's going on and things I miss. I also have the live stream from YouTube up over here. And keep an eye on that in case anything comes up from that. We have 34 seconds, or 33 seconds now. The guest I'm at has 4 computers and 7 monitors. Wow. I only have 5 computers and 3 monitors. I feel so monitor envy. No. My monitors are awesome, though. I might buy 2 more of these one day. These Galaxies. They're amazing. Love them. Oh, 4 seconds. 3, 2, Vikings. Okay. Let's get serious. Serious. Everybody is clear on the stoppers. We have 1 smart bomb. We have 1 regular bomb. We have Balog's mighty arrows. He can just fly down. Woo-hee! Woo-hoo! Put him right there. Eric. Oh, we need to get this stomper turned off. I'm going to turn the smart bomb on. That turns the stomper off. Go up here and grab the fire arrow. Up. We got the fire arrow for whatever it's worth. I forget. We probably need it somewhere up here. Up. Okay. We're good. Baylog, join us, my friend. Okay, so the trick is to get them in here. Okay, that's one. Olaf will be an easy one because he floats in, but Eric is always the problem when it comes to this stuff. God, Eric, you're such a problem. Ah, got him the first try. Well, good for us. Ah! That was funny. Oh, not going in there. We need to bring our... food. Okay, Eric. I want you to get that smart bomb, because we want to use it on the robot, because we don't want to be killed by the robot. Oop. Come along, Baylog. Come save the boys. I said save them, not kill them. Okay. Let's bring Eric over. Drop the bomb, run away. Okay, this guy's a shooter if I remember correctly, so what we're going to do... we'll just smart bomb him. Let's get it over with. Eric. You have been smart bombed. I think that's why Baylog needed the fire arrows, is the fire arrows make it to where he can kill those, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's why. And Olaf picks his nose. Oh. Going up. There's the key. Now I think we need to go all the way back around. Yep. We have the key. No shortcuts. Nope, doesn't look like it. And that's where we came in before. So. Wait a minute. I blew it. Only Eric was able to go down here, and then blew it. Unless... Does this go out? I don't think it does. Nope. I have been trapped. Yeah, the other guys should not have gone down there. Okay. This is us trapped. Let's everybody get over here and let's pose. Let's pose for a picture. Olaf, stick your finger in your nose, please. We want a good picture here. Okay. Everybody take a picture. Yeah, Yes, Olaf needs that now. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to end today because, unfortunately, I'm a dumbass and took two of them in places that they cannot get out of. So let us go to the room and let us set the time for tomorrow. The time for tomorrow is not showing up for some reason. Huh. It says it's already running. I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. Okay, we need to change this to 27. And we need to say start. And that tells us that I will see you guys again in 21 hours, 24 minutes. Exactly. Have a good day, yearlings. Thank you for hanging with me today. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye now.